Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plant. In this video, we're going to be setting up my daily double page spread for all of next week. So for all of the week of Sunday the 12th through Saturday the 18th. Now, this is my little guide here, so I don't want to put it too far. I'm just going to leave it open on the side. This is essentially what I decided to do for my 2-page spread. And if you haven't seen my previous videos, just know that once again, I'm kind of losing my mind and going crazy and trying to figure out how to get a planner to work for everything I need. I did my 5-in-1 Franken planner with Planner Envy pages and it worked okay, but the second week into it, I was like just sick of flipping to all the different sections just to see what I had to do for the day. And also I was using the time blocking also as just like, I should put clean list, for example, here, but instead I started listing all the things like film all day, trash boxes and trash, you know. So I started adding the details because I wanted to be able to see it, what I needed to do in that time frame and not have to flip to the next section. Even though I know it's not hard, guys. I know it's not hard to flip to the next section. I just don't want to have to do it every time I'm looking at a time block. And so we're just being honest. So I just wanted to, you know, figure something else out that would work. And so this is just a clearance planner from Planner Envy that I grabbed, and I did a little mock-up in here of what I want to do for these pages. So I'm going to set it aside after, but we'll just go over it one more time just in case you didn't see the other videos. We have an errands section for the day up here. And I don't always have a lot of errands, so this could be a pretty nice section to decorate. I also have a wellness. This entire thing is a wellness section. And again, if you haven't seen my other videos, my previous wellness planner is still right here. I have it in the front just to finish out the week because we are still on Wednesday. I thought I was going to film that Wednesday, that January 8th. I thought I was going to film on Thursday, but I have a little time right now. So I have a wellness section here. So I get a little more room than just this square. So that could be nice. I can figure out some other things to put in there. And time blocking right now I'm using as really this planner that I have here. I'm using time blocking. So kind of like early morning, early afternoon, late afternoon, early evening, late evening. And that's going to go here. Only, I say this, but all of this is actually going to be set up in this lined planner until the pages are gone, which won't be that long. Okay, so errands, wellness, time block. So that takes care of 2 planners. I also have my work planner set up right here. 3 sections for all 3 YouTube channels. What I had previously was again a signature layout. And I was splitting it into 3 sections. So this is 1 channel, 2 channel, 3 channel. So I have the same thing essentially, but actually a little more room here. 1 channel, 2 channel, 3 channel. I have cleaning list up here, which is really just anything cleaning in the house. A small household section, which a lot of things for household could be cleaning, but this is going to be more specific to things that probably I'll either have the boys do or I will need help with, like, I don't know, take things in and out of the shop, break down boxes. I get the boys to do that because there's a lot of other stuff that I'm going to be doing myself. Then over here on this section, I'm going to do tasks. And down here is going to be my little events section. And one thing I noticed in my planners that I didn't have was a little place to put something that comes up or happens, or like a special thing that happens. And I keep using this example, and I'm just going to use it again because it's one of the ones I was thinking of. Or we could just say if my mom and dad drop by for a surprise visit, that will be in this section. And I might cover this up to have like a little more room. If that day I need a little more, I can cover up. Because next week, actually I'll cover it up anyway. Next week is not going to pertain. And if I run out of task lists over here, I could probably do over here as well in this section. So lots of options here, but my cleaning planner and household planner was all in one, and it was this one as of today still. So yeah, this is cleaning. Yeah. So I have, and I just kind of started mixing them again. So like I have work on here but it's a cleaning planner. So it's because whatever planner I'm open to, if I think of something that I need to do, I add it onto there. So that's not going to be a problem anymore because it's all going to be here together. So this is my mock-up, clean and household. Used to be one long box. Now it's kind of 2 boxes without these bottom lines. Now this bottom line here, I am thinking of trying to put some of my like declutter section. And I am going to have an entire declutter planner. And there's one reason I'm having, really the main reason I'm having a declutter planner. I do think it's going to be a pretty big and detailed process, but it's also to be able to show like kind of catalog the journey of getting everything out. And I don't know if I'm going to go full-blown minimalist. I know I keep saying that. It's like that buzzword, right? But what I really want to do is just get like as simplified life as possible. And anything that I don't need or I have multiple of, I want to get out. So it's actually going to be a pretty long process. I've been watching a ton of videos. I haven't been reading any books, but I've been watching a ton of videos, particularly The Minimal Mom, if you guys have ever seen her. Probably one of my favorites right now. So just showing you how to pare everything down and not have extra, because when you have extra, there's extra to clean, there's extra to put away, there's extra to store, and I just don't want to do that anymore. So I did explain in my previous video that we had moved from a larger house, now we're in a smaller house, and so I'm just trying to pare down to actually fit perfectly into this house, although there's still some things you'll see if you ever go to my home channel, you'll see some of the tweaks of the house that aren't perfect. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Back to the planner. So I am going to have a separate minimalist planner, but I think I'm going to put a couple things down here just to have it all together and then go and really track it in the minimalist planner section. So I'm still going to have one planner. And what I did say in my last video, probably the video before, is before I had 5 planners in here and I still called it like my 5-in-1 planner. You'll see a lot of gals on here and they talk about having only one planner, but they really have 5 planners. They just have it in one planner. So I don't know. Is there much difference between having separate bindings? Probably, yeah. It's easier to carry one planner, but it's still technically 5 or 6 planners, however many they have. They just have it, you know, split sections. So I really wanted it not to be split sections. I want it all right in front of me. So when I have time in the morning, let's just say I got my cleaning done in the morning, I can look at my other list and see what I need to do. Like maybe there's a household thing I need to do. Maybe there's a work thing that I could fill that time with. So that's what we're talking about today. And what I'm going to do today, this is going to be fun, is I'm going to take out all these pages. I don't know how far we'll get tonight, so we could probably finish tomorrow. I mean, you won't notice in the video, but I want to start just getting the markings of placement at first with washi. And I'm going to do washi this week because it's the first week. Eventually I could probably go to like a colored pencil or pen. But every 2-page spread is going to be a day. The other thing I'm going to talk about is this is not for everybody. I know that. I have a lot of planners right now that I can make this work because basically there's 52 weeks in every planner that you get. And I'm talking about using an entire week as a day. So that's only going to be 52 days. That's going to be less than 2 months. So if I didn't have enough planners, and then who knows, I mean, by the end of the month, I mean, maybe it's not going to be for me anymore. And then at that point we can reevaluate. But I have enough planners to make it through between this and I did buy a few of the $10 clearance planners, which I can uncoil and punch to put on the discs. And I have already done that with, and that is a video that I have not edited yet, but it will be soon. And I punched them. I glued strips of printer paper on the edge here so it didn't show the punch, and put it into my planner. So I'll have all those pages that I can add at the back here. So my point is I have plenty of extra planners for this. Now if you don't have plenty of extra planners and you're still interested in a 2-page daily spread, I will link the tool planner below, which is in Amazon. It's a good price for all those pages. It's a lot of pages. It doesn't have dividers. I don't even think it has a monthly. So I can't really tell because it's not very specific. I'm assuming from the pictures it doesn't have a monthly. It only has the dailies. And it has it dated, and it has a time, it has an hourly over here, and then the rest is just a couple sections, but all blank, obviously. And that would have been, I did look at that earlier before I went with Planner Envy, and the reason I didn't go with it is because it's kind of bland and boring. I don't love the look of tool planners. This is a Happy Planner cover, but this is a tool planner. But they're very efficient and they're very business. So it doesn't have these dividers, just so you know. It's only the inserts, but it's a lot of pages that you get for a double page everyday spread. So it's a really good value for that. So that'll be linked below if you don't have just a ton of planners on hand that you can revamp. And you may not want to revamp all those planners. This might seem like a little too much work for you and for me, but we're going to do it anyway. And the other thing about the tool, besides being kind of blah and bland, is the page quality is not as good as this. But again, I already have these. I already have these Planner Envy planners, so that is probably one of the main reasons I'm going to use them. And then when I'm done with those, I'm probably going to turn my Happy planners into 2-page daily spreads. So I probably have a couple years worth, as you need 6 planners each. I'll need 6 planners each year, essentially, and I probably have a couple years worth here. So this is what an uncoiled planner looks like at first, and it has like all those holes there. So you can add the strips like I did. That, again, that will be in a video because I do think that's still useful information if anybody wants to uncoil. If you bought a clearance Planner Envy planner and you want to uncoil it and put it, this is the entire planner here, including the cover. I used some washi strip here to cover the cover, but then I read some comments on my channel. Some of the gals have said that you can actually use washi strip here. I'm just going to show you, but I'm not going to punch it today. So we'll do it in between, but you could use like a piece of washi strip all the way, obviously all the way on the front and back probably, and then punch it. So we're going to do that part in a different video when we need these pages. So for now, we have the ones that I used printer paper for, just because everybody has printer paper and it can be easily adjusted that way. And I'll try to get that video on this week as well after this video. Okay, so what we're going to need is 7 basically double day spreads for the week. So here's one, and then this I'm still going to use for this week, but we're going to get next week ready. So here's one. Well, we'll do it like this. 1 day, 2 day. Let me get it back on for a second. 2 days, 3 days, 4 days. So now we're jumping into February, and the reason I didn't take the first half of February page is because it has a monthly or something, a tracker or something on it. So what did we do? 1 day. That was in my last video if you want to see. 2 days. Here we go. 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, and 7 days. This will be the 8th day. And we're at the end of the month again. Every time you see a note like that, it's the end of the month for Planner Envy. So let's grab all of these out. I only have a week in here, and then I think at the end of the video we might pop in the pages for the end of the entire month and just get them in here. But we have a lot of work to do first. Whoops. It just jumped out of my hands. It's like, get me out of here. Alright, so first week, I'm going to try not to get these confused, so I'm going to set these aside. First week. And my mock-up is here. I wish I had a little more room over here. I'm going to just set this to the side so I can look at it, but it's not going to be in the way. By the way, that looks fine. Okay. Let's get started. I hope this works out. You know, it's okay to change. And of course, I'm changing more also because I feel like I have you guys with me on this journey. So it does give me a little more, like, it gives me a little more, I would say, courage, I guess, to change it up and just be honest and share with you gals instead of just making it work, grading it. So I'm just going to do the same outline as the mock-up with this cute washi. And actually the washi I used in the mock-up was pretty cute too. And this is for this time. Maybe next time it will be marker or something. So I'm going to try to make these pretty straight, and I'll come back and trim if I need to some of the edges. The reason I wanted to get this started is because I'm sure there's going to be a few spaces in the end that I'm not quite sure what to do with. You know what, if we put this in the middle, we won't have to do another one. So I'm just going to put this one in the middle of the two columns. I like that there's a space there. It kind of gives you some freedom for this kind of crazy project. I don't know if we need to go that high. We won't go that high. Okay, and I am going to put the other line here just because I like the way it looks for the time blocking, at least this time. I wouldn't necessarily have to, because I could like write off the end if I had a little extra, needed a little extra writing space. I'm going to try to be a little more precise with this than maybe every day. I say that, but it's still pretty crooked. Okay, so for the next section, I'm also going to do the edge here. So if you've had a hard time figuring out what I'm talking about in the last couple videos, hopefully after today you will understand. Okay, I'm going to go all the way across the bottom because these are going to be separate. I'm just trying to give the washi plenty of space too, because I don't want it to lift up or stretch my page. This would definitely be straighter with a ruler and maybe some kind of nice marker, even black or colorful. Okay, and then I'm going to do it between these two columns because these are going to be different sections. One's going to be for work and one's going to be for the house. Okay, so I was also talking in my last video how like this seems like I'm going to use essentially 6 planners for the whole year. This is taking place of 4 planners anyway, so I would have at least had 4 planners, and that would have gotten me through quite a bit of the year. 52 times 4. I still would have needed more. And at which point, oh, I should have just gone across. At which point I could also just use printer or use a notebook or something too. I'm just going to try to line it up. I know it's not going to work perfectly, but I should not have ripped it yet. Okay, that is what we're looking like. I'm going to top this off just because I like the look better. All right, so for this whole top part up here, like even this week, because we're really doing this as a day, I could use label paper. We'll try that this time. Although it's probably going to end up taking a lot of label paper in the end. So who knows? Who knows how long this will work. But I could also use whiteout, although again, take a lot of whiteout. These are super uneven strips, but now the other thing you could do is washi. If you have a dark washi, which I don't, I have, well, at least not that I know of. One of mine might be dark, but pretty much the washi is see-through. Okay, I like these little lines as design. I think that's kind of fun, so I might try to leave them. It might be too much effort, but we'll see how it goes. This one could go maybe down here. Okay. Didn't need this last edge. Okay, so we'll do a couple of these. Oh, I guess I'm not going to keep the lines on this. So if you have not seen me use my label paper yet, it is see-through. But what it does is just give a little bit of coverage that can work to help cover up what's there. So I do like it. It is a useful tool. I'm going to start over here and we'll come back for that missed spot. And I could use the cutter for the label paper, and that would have given me better edges to work with here. I could have also done it first for the washi, and then the washi could have made a nicer edge too. All the things shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? Did this. And one more strip. Cut it a little short before the lines, which would be fine, except that none of the other ones have lines, so. All right, how long did that take? I don't know. So this is now going to be to do. So notes is okay, we'll leave it, because I like the font of that. Okay, I'm gonna go through now and just trim the washi, which is probably another reason I'm not gonna use the washi very long. So it is going to be a pain to trim it up. This, it feels like when, you know, those people have a blank page planner and like there's like nothing on it and they just completely make, okay, they actually do a lot more work. So I know this isn't exactly like that, but it kind of feels like recreating the wheel. What do they say it? Reinventing the wheel. Oh, I should do these, yeah. Get these cut for a little openness. Okay, so I do think it would be fun to put some washi on top and just run it across. I think starting here, because this is still going to be like the section, the errand section, and maybe it could go across. Should I just do it across? Okay, so we'll do it across and then we will cover the lines, even though I like them. Oh, I didn't think it was gonna fit. All right, good start. So now you can kind of see the bare bones of what we're going for here. And I'm going to grab my fun Mojo Jojo Date book. And I'm going to probably, I'll put the day here. So it will be, don't even know. It will be the 12th. It'll be Sunday the 12th. Find a big Sunday, maybe, if we can. Huh. Well, we're gonna go with the regular black and white date because I know they have bigger days in here. I guess it's not that big, but it'll work. Here we go, Sunday. I don't know why I thought there were really big days in here. Okay. So we will do Sunday, and I will put the 12 first. That looks kind of lonely in there. We'll maybe accent it with some washi. And then the 12th. And the 12th could actually be a clear sticker, which I haven't been able to use yet because there's nothing there. So we'll use a clear one. All right, there is our first week. So for tracker, obviously we don't need all those extra days. So I don't know. I think we just cover it all up except Sunday. And I have a scrap here. Or we make the first one Sunday, makes more sense. So we'll put a sticker there and we'll change this to Sunday. And I'm actually gonna write it in before I forget. So I am losing a pre-planner section here by doing this. And the reason that's okay is because everything's here. One of the reasons I wanted a pre-planner is kind of, it was a week at a glance of an overall picture. I had a whole nother planner just to see that. But now it's all gonna be together, so I don't need that. All right, so we went with green. I think I'm gonna, let's do some washi there, and then I wanna grab some florals. So, from my washi, what's a thick, somewhat neutral? You can see I haven't been putting my washi back. Well, I'm gonna pick my florals and then I'll pick my washi. Okay, I'm just gonna do this neutral stripe washi. If I can get it out. And I'm thinking these florals to spice it up. It kind of goes with this green. Not the same color, but coordinates. And then this one doesn't throw it off a bunch. So that is the idea. This is going to go across, and I think that these will have headings. Just to say like work, cleaning, you know, etc. All right. Well, let's get started. So wellness. Next week. All right. We're gonna go in big here. Look at this. So this is going to be my if things happen section, but I also know I can use some of this down here. So I'm just gonna put this in the corner here. And I'm gonna cut around the washi, lift up the sticker, and pull the washi out. If you guys have extra planners at home, you can just kind of create different layouts with them and see if you want to try something else. It's stressful, but it's kind of fun. And I say kind of loosely because it's also stressful. Did I say it's stressful? Okay, let's do this label here to cover these. I was going to do that anyway, but now let's get it done. I'm gonna leave this month here now. because it does work for this week. It won't work for the next week. So that will be covered up too. So we have 2 pages of these. Are they the same? They're kind of different colors. Then we have, these are completely different shades. That's different. This could work. Anyway, we're gonna put this here. So I was saying to my other video that I do want to keep this kind of light, the decoration, because for one, I'm going to be doing 7 of these a week, and I was stressed about 5 a week. That's way too small. I was stressed with 5 a week, the idea of them, from last week when I had to do, 5 weeklies. And I think it's because I was trying to create like a different one for each section, like a unique spread for each section. And I'm not exactly a pro at this. Like, that's an understatement, right? I'm not a pro at this. And maybe that's okay. Maybe. Alright. Yeah, I think this one will work. So down here in my wellness planner, I'm just going to white out the check boxes, not the lines, where I want to put the sticker. And then we're going to see how do we want it. I'll hang it off a little. And we'll cut at the end. Alright, so let's put something cute up here with January, and then this is also really boring. But I think we can, maybe we should have put that on a box. Nothing left too nice for January. That's okay. We just need a little color, I think. I don't think it has to be crazy. I'm just cutting around the sticker, and you can kind of see the edge of the sticker through the washi, so it should just peel up and give us skip the leaf. I didn't cut that super carefully. You could definitely do a better job if you want. Okay. I think I'm gonna change this for sunflower. But what? This is the only one we don't actually have on there. It's kind of big though. Maybe we cover up this 2025 and we could put it over here with Sunday, and we do something like this. So let's get the label paper to cover it for a moment. I need a new piece. I love it when I don't put it away. Where do I put it? Okay, 2025. We'll cut a strip first because we don't need it. And that will be for tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but the next day. And hopefully this works. Now, not all of my days are going to say January, so I'm taking advantage of that right now while it's there. And we might have to cover up this a little. I still want it to be for priorities, but I don't want it to interfere with the sticker. Let's see, how does the sticker look good? Priorities, 1, 2, 3, gone. Carve around the washi. Okay. Let's see how that did. All right, so again, not to overthink it, I think we are done with this one daily page. Let's have a look. Yep, so we just need headings. And for headings, I think I want to use, I guess I'll do Wrong's rainbow boxes. These make good headings. So you see how you can still see that? Let's double that up a little. It looks ugly. You know what? We'll lift this up because we can. Because it's planner envy paper. And label paper, actually, that this is on. And we'll double it up. A clear sticker, I should have thought of that. And yes, you can still see it a little. It's much better. Okay, wow. I'm feeling tired already, but it's a late night and I've actually filmed 4 or 5 videos today just kind of trying to figure this stuff out, which is annoying. It's annoying to not have it figured out. It's not annoying to have to figure it out because, you know, the year already started. The year started. I'll put this one down here to get some pink down here. Maybe center. I think center would be cute. Let me look at this because it's going to be wellness, the whole section. No, I think we could do it over here. I better be ready to write small. Okay, what else? I am running out of some of these heading boxes. So I have been using them. Well, next week needs covered. Okay, time block. We'll do time block over here for cleaning, or we'll do this one over here for cleaning. Center it. It can go a little on the washi. I haven't really been able to use this color yet, but it kind of goes with that. So I think we lean into it, put it up here, and this one will be work. I'm going to lift this one up. I want to see a little washi on top. I could have made it thicker and that would have worked. But I don't want to take too much of the box. Alright, so we have a peachy one, which I think we do. Or was that in another book? No purple. That's surprising. We have another shade of green. Orange can work because of this one. So what do we need? We need time block here. I'm gonna put it up because I need my time block time. Should I move both of these up? I should. All right, so I have this section, which I think can be under here as well. Leave this. This is going to be errands. No, this is going to be tasks. So I think I will put one there. You know what we will do is get checklist over here. And I think we can do that in the light green. If we have one. Which we not. Yeah, we do. Okay. Do we have two? Yes. Oh, so good. This is going to be my errands list, and I'm just going to cover up these days. Still cover next week. Okay, so I am going to put this really pretty dark green here. And it kind of goes with this leaf. And then it's not the same shade as that one. And then I'll move this one over here to be task list. Okay. That is it. Those are the first, that is the first set of daily pages. All for the 12th. We were going to do 2025. So for 2025, we'll add that. And then we'll be ready to go on to the next day. Pretty simple. Not too long. Not too short. I'm sure it'll get faster. Okay, so my family is making a little bit of noise. They're still making a little bit of noise, but I wanted to show you, I just put an errands here, task list here, added a little floral touches here, and this gold branch. So that's all I did, and now we're ready to do the next day, which is Monday. Monday, the 13th. I'm going to use this purple washi in the same way. So yeah, this first week is gonna take time. I'm trying to make it like overly cute. Which is okay. Because it's relaxing just to have another plan. Although, who knows how this plan will end up. We shall see. Hopefully better than the last one. Okay, and then we'll look at this side real quickly to do this one. This purple has some pink and some kind of, it looks like robin's egg blue in it. So the florals are not going to match perfectly, but I think they're going to be a pretty cute match. wondering if I should top that off. What do you guys think? I ran out of the washi for that one, so I'm going to top it off in this one. If I was just a little more careful, I could have had enough, but that washi is gone. Yeah, it's the same. All right. I think one fun thing is, I mean, this is fun because I have a lot of stickers. I think we're gonna get these stickers pretty quickly with this new type of layout. So that'll be nice because it's like these stickers have been here since, I didn't even mark up, or I didn't even take anything off. Stickers have been here since 2020. You know, they have the old Happy Planner cover. I have very few new ones that I got in a lot more recently, but other than that, these are like 2020 or maybe 2021 stickers. I mean, they still work, there's nothing wrong with them. And they are cute. But the point is, now they're going to be used, you know, not just sitting there for forever. I was watching some daily Plan With Me's, and then just some reviews of daily planners as well. The 2-page planner, daily planner, is super rare, and probably because people just don't need a lot of space. I don't know if they just don't write as much down. I know people are way busier, so I know it has nothing to do with that. But a lot of the daily planners have a weekly in the front. And obviously we have the monthly in the front for this one. So I just cut some strips to help cover from the label paper, just like before. I think people do the weekly to see like the week at a glance, which I do like to have, but I will have that available in the minimal planner. So I don't know if I'm going to need it in this particular one. That's the idea anyway. Let's do this one. I forgot a little Wednesday here. Okay, that is all ready. So now I will cover this tracker because that's one of the things that we do cover. I'm just going to cut some strips for the next spread, and then I will use the last bit here for some trackers. So I have 6 more to do. That one's probably going to be a little too small. And this one can stay because it actually is going to be Monday. So I don't have to switch that out and make it a Sunday. Tomorrow I will. For the tomorrow one I will. So I'm going to put these aside real quickly. Okay. For my dates, I thought it would be fun since I'm punching up some color. So I should box that in too. It's pretty boxy though. I don't know how much I like that. It's not like it matters. If I don't like it this day, I'll turn the page tomorrow. So, okay, so for this one, I wanted to do these colorful numbers. So we are going to be on the third, what are we on? 12th is Sunday, 13th is Monday, yeah. I'm going to go to these rainbow numbers that I already started using. And of course the 13 is the yellow, my least favorite. Let's not do the yellow. It's not going to really match this look. So other 13s are light green, this blue. We'll come back up here actually. What's here? Yeah, the pink can be cute because it actually goes in there. And let's find Monday. And I want it kind of big, if they have it. So that's not very big. These might be okay. I don't really like stacked days, but Monday. So Monday we will do the lavender, or we could do the blue. Look at this light blue. It's kind of hard to see. It's actually really hard to see, but we're gonna do it anyway. So we will say 13th, and I'll leave Monday like this for now because we'll see what we're gonna decorate up here. Okay. But what I want to do is cut it and put it next to each other. Let's get some flowers on. Let's do it. Okay. So Monday. Not really have a lot planned for Monday. So I think I'm going to put this here for errands. And I might have to add a category other than just errands. So I just don't know if I go on enough errands to have a category. Errands. So I don't want to completely copy everything that I did last time. And by completely, I mean like I don't want to copy it. I want it to be kind of its own, little different. Oh, so I want this to fit up here. I think we can do it. And I want all the rose gold to stay on. I want. Listen to me. Get a load at this gal. Okay. Pretty cute start. Just grab a couple more off. I don't know, I think we'll stay away from the yellow. I'm not a yellow fan anyway, in general. Oh, we could put the flower like that. Let's see. Okay. This was going to be my special box. What did I do last time? I completely covered it. My special event box. So I could always move it down to here. Let's put a pretty floral here. I'm going to wipe this out and then I might cut some washi. That's probably too close. I think we did that last time. Yeah, we did. Oh, I like it up here by January. Not yet. Don't go down. We'll hang it off just a little. That was not hung off at all. We'll try that again. This one kind of has a purple leaf drawing. That's really cute. Okay, so we already have that one. I guess we can do some of these smaller ones. Definitely like maybe fill in some of this here under January where it's like really bare. Can we make this work? I think we'll just do some of these cute little stems coming out of there because it looks kind of off with just florals. Like maybe have like a little stem there. I'll do another little one if I can get it off that page. Here. We will white out Martin Luther King Jr. Day for, it's not going to be this Monday. Monday the 20th, not Monday the 13th. I don't know what I'm doing up here. But I'm definitely covering it with florals. Okay, so let's move on. We'll get this yellow flower somewhere. So maybe instead of this corner, well, that doesn't balance it. I think we'll just do this corner. And we'll white out these tabs again. We really need the middle to write, so okay. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, I like that, thankfully. All right, and we'll just put something over here because it's a little plain. We do need to white out these little lines. They just don't go anymore. And then obviously, we forgot we need something up there. So we're gonna start repeating. So maybe we put a box here instead of something else. We'll also get our headings on while we're at it. So we can leave this priorities because we didn't have to change it. We can leave this tracker. We need in here to say, oh my. Oh, I guess we could cover that. We're probably gonna cover that. We need in here to say errands. And what would look good in there? We pretty much are gonna be able to use purple and yellow from this book. Assuming we have any left. One yellow. So we have less headings to cover right now, so we'll do the yellow here. And oh, you know what? Last time I put washi up here. That's why this looks so plain. Maybe we do that again. Some washi. But up there. Nothing too crazy. But just something that distracts from these letters. That's why we can see through them so well. And even if we're going to put boxes on some spots, I don't want to see them through the other spots. So let's just do this line of purple. crooked, but we're gonna cut it off anyway. Let's see if I can rip it. No, not quite, not enough. We'll do some cutting. All right, so there's no yellow on this page, so I will use the heading here, and this is going to be work. Okay. And I guess purple. We're just gonna use different shades of yellow and purple. I don't think we have different shade of yellow. Oh, I do. Maybe something else can work. Hold on. We'll check. But how many more headings do we need? We need a heading here for errands. And I think I'm just gonna put it where? Should I make the florals go on it a little? Let me see how it looks. Yeah, I think that looks good enough. And then we cover notes with lavender. So we need a heading here for household. I don't know, I guess we'll do yellow and then maybe dark purple again, like yellow here, if we have one. You can see it's nice to be using up these stickers. You know what I could do? Now, hold on, the wheels are spinning. What if we just put a long box there? Do I even have one before I suggest it? Let's check. Not in purple. Do I have one in yellow? That could be fun. I don't think I've used a ton of yellow long boxes. But that is if there were any in here. Aha! Shocking. Alright. I'm gonna stick this down for a second. So we are going to cover notes here. Uh-oh, I don't really want to pull it up. Just go slowly. It didn't lay down straight, but I'm gonna leave it. You know what I think I'm gonna do is write them on top here, on top of the washi. But this one obviously needs one, and then maybe this one to have one. Okay, and the rest I can write, like hourly here, I can write, I already forgot work. Oh, I didn't do the cross lines for work. How funny. Well, I guess I'm still new at this. It's okay. Alright. And we do need something to cover this. So, oh, that's where the other yellow flower can be. I don't know. I'm not going to love it because it's like cornering and corner, but it's okay. And I still need the bullet point over here. So, label paper again. I'm eyeballing the measurements, which means I might have to cut twice. Measure once, measure twice, cut once, measure once. Definitely not how the saying goes. And it's right by the yellow box. That's okay. Nothing is perfect. I guess we'll do this little leaf over there because it'll give it like a little cuteness. And okay. So this can stay like that, I think. And should we put a box there maybe? You know what, I will bring in this dark purple again, if we have one. I do use purple boxes. I'm going to take this one that's bending so it doesn't get ruined worse. Let's see how it goes. Perfect. Okay, so I know this looks a little awkward over here, but it's okay. We'll see once it's filled out how it looks, because again, this is practical, and I'm just going to say that as an excuse because nothing is going to be perfect right now. My brain is maybe a little overworked, a little stressed. Every time I think I find the answer, it feels better, and then when I realize I don't have the answer, and you know what, it is obviously okay not to have the answers, because it has to be. Okay, I do think some florals need to go there. But after that, I think we're gonna be done. Something. And we have these little guys, so I think we can make some cute arrangements. Oh, we'll do these really tiny ones in a row. So I say. Still has to look kind of nice. Well, it's not great. I'm going to cut around this one, and then I am going to white out the corner of the purple box. Why? I don't know. Because I want to, I guess. Okay. There's my start. Totally lost its spot. That one's gonna tear for me the box, not the page. Oh, that was definitely worth it. This is sarcasm. You can barely tell. Okay, and I will actually fill this in now before I forget. So we are doing errands over here. Wellness down here. Hourly, I guess up here. We're running into that label a little, the label paper. This one is going to be work, and this is going to be household. We're also going to run into the paper a little. and this is to do. Okay, we did it. Page number 2. So let's go to day number 3. Oh, we gotta cut off some of these side stickers. Only 2 spots. All right, that's actually pretty cute. I'm happy with it. Let's go to Tuesday. And, yep, Tuesday. And we'll put this over here. See if I've got it by now. It's possible. Going for a different washi. Still thin. Let me see what my next flowers are, because I have marked a few pages in here. So let's see which ones. Okay, so I marked these. We can do that next. That's purple and light pink. But this one kind of goes. It's like a peachy. So we'll get that one on. And let's go again for Tuesday. Where is it? I'm guessing this one is new. And I don't mean like new. It's unused. New. It's pretty cute. It's a nice enough color. I think I'm not going to cap this one this time. So I don't know that it really makes a difference in the long run. Because I put washi up there anyway. Okay, and to save this one, I might not cap the top of these either, because I know I'm going to use another washi on the top, which I should have picked out when I was grabbing the other ones. I still want to do the sides though, for now. Did I do the side on the last one? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Just because I think it's gonna help me mentally remember. I just made that up. That's not even a thing. I just like it. At least until I start running low on washi. Okay, crossed. So this one goes all the way across. Boy, is it trying to be stubborn. Oh, Not all the way across for that one. Okay. Still in January, so we don't have to change the month, but I think, is it next week? Yeah, next week. We go into February. A lot of hangover this time, which is nice. Why did I do that one all the way down? I just must not have been paying attention. I was copying this side. Okay, now that that is done, let's see what our big across washi will be. Oh. This is really not my favorite washi. It's like an unfavorite. Oh, maybe these polka dots. No, I think the polka dots are too. We'll save those for a more subtle spread. So yeah, I'm just gonna use this. Now, what I wanted to test was to see if, because it's, this has a gloss on it, so I want to see if it will cover, but I don't think it will. I think it covers enough. I mean, I think you could kind of really see it through, actually. Ugh, look at me just trying to get out of it. All right. We're gonna two-line it and forget it. So there's a gap, but the washi's gonna cover enough for that. Okay, so we're gonna three-line it. No, we're gonna two-line it. I'm gonna try. Did I cut that one? No. Two-line. Two-line. Did I cut this one? No. What did I do? Groundhog Day, not gonna be on Tuesday. Yeah. So I know this pink and peach don't really go, but the flowers might bring it up together a little. Oh, I should go across. Let's try that this time. Could be fun to go all the way across, even though I didn't write that out. Okay. I'm going to cut this because it wrinkled a little and just pull it off. Okay. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to use one of these tabs that I cut for the last one. Tabs, they're not tabs, but label paper stickers. and then white out the last 2 lines, because this is no longer the correct week. This will never be the correct week now. And then I'm just going to underline the date. Oh, let's also put one here. Now that I'm thinking about it. That might have been what I cut it for. Just for this, probably. And white out this last line of check boxes so that this will fit. And I have to white out Monday to put Tuesday. That will block what I need to do there. What if we do this and put the date on top? I don't know. We'll see how it looks. I think I actually like one for under January too, because then I don't have to put all those flowers again. Let's see. We put a little on top of the washi. I mean, it's copy, but that's okay. Or I say matchy, matchy all the time. I don't know. I don't know why I say that. Okay, so that's all we have. Well, I'm gonna put a sticker here. Let's do it kind of small, actually, not too big. Yeah, I think like this, and we'll even have it come out a little from the corner. Okay, so I'm gonna grab one of these lines, they're a bit shorter, obviously, and nope. Okay, so I think I'm gonna put it down here. So I grabbed the sticker from the page on a previous day, so I'm gonna use that. All right. I really thought I was going to be able to go quickly. For one, I am getting tired. This has been a long day. I just saw this coming out instead of where it was. We'll see. Okay, so focus. I'm thinking these up in this corner. I can trim it off a little. put a floral here to put a box on top of, or half into, or maybe lift and put the floral on top of the box, or the box here. We'll see. And maybe something over here. And then I think we're gonna stop. We might add these little wispy things because they're cute. But these are so matchy-matchy, these two. Just look like they match a little too well. Okay, wispy's on somewhere. And I'm gonna grab some tweezers for it, which really ties in this color. Just cute. These definitely need something up here, but maybe not that color. We'll do another one of these down here. Like there. And we'll get the yellows and the greens for these. They look like little twin sisters over there. Triplets, I guess. Wow, that page is just coming out. Anyway, so let's just grab it. I have 3 stickers left. Let's trim this off and see if we can reuse it. Or you know what, we'll just put it down here. That's much better. Okay, so these 2 left. I think I can do this one down here. Okay, so I'm not sure about this, but I am ready to be done. So let's put this here. And this one down here. Okay, So we have a little bit of room for the date, and then we have to do the headings. Okay, so I added the boxes real quickly to label, and then this is kind of an awkward area, but that's okay. And a couple more florals, and it's done. Added the date. So Tuesday, done. Ready for Wednesday. For Wednesday, I'm going to go with these florals. They're pink with some gold. I think that'll be really fun to mix it up. And then I'm going to use this golden pink washi again on the top. And then I have this like darker thin stripe pink washi. So that's going to be my borders. I also grabbed my Happy Planner. I keep thinking Dollar Tree when I see Happy Planner. Gold boxes. And those are going to be probably used as the headings. I think that would be a nice like switch up. And I am going to use Mojo Jojo's pastel dated, and I think I'm going to go with the pink because we're really only going to have pink. What else are we really going to have? And I can also use a January somewhere on the page. So that'll be fun. Okay, so this is Wednesday. I'm going to do this darker pink because I can read it. And I was going to check, well, we'll do these letters. These here. They're a little bigger. Yeah. So I'll do this one. Now, I did cut the Tuesday apart. I'll show you that again in the flip through so that it was one long line. And I think I'm going to do that again with this. It does make it kind of smaller, but that's okay. And it's crooked, but we'll fix that in a minute. And Wednesday is going to be, let me just check. Oh, yeah, I forgot I still have Tuesday. So I cut Tuesday apart like that. So Wednesday is going to be the 15th. Yeah, this is already February month, so I couldn't look at this date. So that's definitely gonna have to be covered up. So let's find the 15th in pink, the darker pink. And I know it's still crooked. And I think we're just gonna stay with the pink. And I like this big guy. Oh, so maybe I should put it up here? I could put it over here. There is enough room in this box, so I don't know. Maybe I should utilize it, even though I've moved these stickers like 20 times now. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. So I can pull Wednesday off again. And work with January, which I'm also going to cut apart. Okay. So I'll put the 15th, let's see, is it gonna work? I can always put the 15th up here too. We're gonna put it kind of at the top. So many decisions. But it makes sense. It doesn't have to make sense, but it makes sense to put January there. I mean, the 15th there. So if you're ever redating or dating, you don't have to be quite so specific. Yeah, January 15th, Wednesday. It works. I mean, Wednesday could be centered a little better, and January could be scooted over. But I'm gonna leave it for now. All right, so let's get some of this covered up with our single line of label paper. this out of the way. So I marked some stickers I wanted to use with label paper, but now I need to use the label paper. It may not have been the best thing to mark them with. Okay, and then maybe we have a scrap for a week. It's gonna be too small. Or for next, and it might work because it's cut a little uneven. The T section, oh yeah, just barely a spot. We'll see if we need to cover that up later. And then we have the month spot, which I'm pretty sure we don't have a scrap for. So let's get a new piece. Let's see how this one does. Never cut it evenly. Now to get to the main ends of the page, this is what Tuesday looks like, but it doesn't have the blank page. And I have the time blocking here. I think I'm gonna try the time blocking over here for this page on Wednesday. So it's not exactly consistent, but I think it'll be okay. And kind of fun to have it different sometimes. So I'm just gonna kind of line up the lines so I can see where I want it, and then I'm gonna try to get it straight. I'm using this thinner pink washi. She's looking like about here. So now this first section will be the time block. And this would be similar to how the tool has it. Actually, they have this whole page as a time block. And if I had gotten the tool to use, I would be still doing this type of thing, because I would want the second half of the page, or like, you know, this side of the page, to be used for other things. So sometimes buying it how you want isn't still exactly how you want. Okay, so for the next line, I think we do about half. And so I think we could do, yeah, just with this disc punch here. We can line it up with that line. And that would be half the page. Okay, and that's about it. So that mimics this, just on the other side, except this washi will still probably go across here. So yeah, we can work this out. We can figure this out. That's pretty easy so far. So now we'll get this side done. And I still like highlighting this extra edge here. I just think it gives it some nice color. And again, for the first week, we'll see how it works out, you know, the subsequent weeks. And we will also do a line over here just to end that. Fully across here. Oh, only partially across here. I think we got this a little. And I'm going to do this bottom section as a separation. If I wanted to make the bottom section back as a part of either work or household, I could just remove the washi strip. Which should be pretty easy. Okay, so let me look at my, oh, it's right here. So this is what the other page looks like. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Now we'll get this strip across, and we're gonna have to pull this one down a little to make it even. Not that we have to make it even, but I think it would still look nice. So we'll try it. We'll try to make it even. Without the lines, it's gonna be slightly harder to make it even, but that's okay. We will figure it out. Now, one thing about the gloss washi is it's near impossible to rip. I have had no luck ripping it. Okay, so we're right at second punch, right above it. So maybe that will help. And then we'll pull this down a little until we get it on. And there is a line there, so I think this could work out pretty well. Okay, so we need to get this little section covered here. I think this is a little too wide. Maybe not. Yes, it will be. And I will use this one over here. I think we may end up covering this with a flower, so we'll lay it down. Okay, business done. Let's get to it, to the decorating. Okay, I really want to get one of these really big flowers on. Coming in from the top here. I definitely want the leaf in there. Okay. And we will cut around this washi. And the gloss washi, it takes a little more pressure to cut. Okay, cute. And I'm thinking this other one, we're gonna see where it fits. It didn't come up from the bottom there, so I gotta be careful not to tear it. So one really nice thing about this new method, hopefully staying method, is that I'm really gonna go through my stickers. And I do have a lot of stickers that I bought in 2020, maybe a few in 2021. So there's a little edge there that needs to be trimmed, but that's okay. All right, let's get some of these on. What do I have here? Yeah, I'll grab. So I literally am just grabbing a few and getting them on because I don't want to spend forever on this. But of course I do want it to look nice. Alright, so errands. So the difference between this and like a normal spread that you might see me doing is that I'm not using boxes, I'm really just decorating, you know, the sections here. So it's not really a full spread, and I think that is a little easier than planning out where to put boxes, how to layer them, box clusters, and all of that stuff. It feels easier anyway. We'll do like this one here. No, not really gonna work. We'll angle it, I think. And this little gal here. Yeah. So now we need boxes. And again, for boxes, I said I might do mostly gold. So let's see. These ones. We need a box for wellness. It might be cute to have flowers flanking this, so we might come back and do a couple flowers. And we need a box for errands. A little on the washi. Okay. We need one for work. We're going to go a little higher than the washi. And we need one for household. We will do one here. It doesn't make a lot of sense actually to have one here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because there's not a ton of room to write, but I could write one thing in there. And then again, if I need more room, I can move it over to here. And we're going to leave hourly. All right, so I think we could put a box up here, and I think we'll make it gold. And it can be my priorities for the day. We'll just do a grid box. I'm gonna put it over here in the corner. So I might decorate a little more with florals once I get these on. And I think a pink box to accent priorities. We'll see about doing something here. Or maybe along the bottom, but I do think here. And then we are going to call it a day. Get it? Because it's a day. I know. I'm sorry about that. Bad humor. Mom humor. Make my children cringe humor. Give him a little cutie flower on each side. Maybe something there. I think we could do a big old flower. Do we have one left? this guy too big? We're gonna see. It might be perfect. Or we can extend these. That might look nicer. So planning can totally be your creative time. We're just trying to figure some stuff out on how to make things cute, or at least cute enough. And it obviously never has to be perfect. You can see that from my layouts. Yeah. But we are going through a lot of stickers, which is good. Because then they don't go to waste or just sit around for forever. I wanted to kind of add little matching friends down here. I don't know why. It just looked kind of plain. And then this box has nothing, so I don't know. I might put this in, but where? I feel like it's fine here, right? I think it's fine. Hang it off a little, and then let's trim off some stems. It's just to bring some color down. It's not perfectly balanced. And again, I need a lot of writing room, so I have that. Okay, and I'm gonna call Wednesday done. I like it. I like it well enough. It's cute. Cute enough. Okay, so this is obviously a theme week of florals, and I will be using probably a lot of this book, which is kind of nice. So we'll put that one up, and now we have Thursday, where we have a little more work to do. So for Thursday, we are into the February spread. I mean, we were last week too, but we didn't have this February here. So we are going to take a January from this Mojo Jojo Dated, one of these big ones. I'm just going to white out top and bottom. And I do think it maybe the whole wide, because I think it's going to be a little too wide. And we'll leave the 2025.
I wonder if that's...
So I'm going to center it. So I did white out the F, and I'm going to white out the E. And just center it nicely on here. I picked up some washi tape. Probably from the tweezers. That looks good enough. And then since we're going with the black and white dated, we will do the Thursday 16th over here. If you've ever seen Aim to Plan with Amy, she does whatever planner she has, and she just makes it work with how she needs. But obviously there's a lot of maintenance, like redating and stuff like that. Not as much as this. But this reminds me of that. Just, oh, well, let's do the bigger Thursday. And it's what I can do for the future too. Just see what I have and start using it. Friday, so we'll get there. Thursday, and then I'm going to do 16. And the reason I was thinking of that is because obviously by the end of this month even, I will already be using, well no, the end of next month I guess, I will be using a completely different planner to finish up this. This layout, to keep using this layout. I'm going to go through a lot of planner pages. Let's put Thursday a little more in the middle, I think. Between the 16 and, or maybe just straight in the middle, and then 16 in the middle, and we can maybe accent the box with washi or something. Kind of a boring box. So now we are going to go with the green washi to work with our flowers this time. Alright, so this is definitely not faster than last week. And the thing is, even though I was tired last week, if I do it ahead of time, where I'm not rushing to get it done, it'll be fine. The actual spread is faster because we only need, like I mentioned, we don't need boxes. So it's a little less thought that has to go into it. It's just quick decoration. But it's still going to take similar times. The thing is, as long as it works better for me, then it's going to give me, it's going to be worth it. You know, if it's not working still, then it's going to feel like I wasted my time, which is what I felt like last week. I felt like it was a waste of time because it just wasn't working. And I really hope this works. I don't really see how it wouldn't work. It's kind of what I've been wanting, everything together. Just more efficient, maybe. I don't know. I'll put this down here. I had a little scrap left. And then this, where was I just going to put this? Things to do. Actually, this can maybe cover this week if I snip it in half. But I didn't leave myself a grip to grab it, so we'll see if we can get this off. Okay, that's taking too long to get off. So we'll just wipe it off. Alright, and I'm just going to pull the green all the way across. So it's a green stripe, and then this one has like tiny stars, which kind of look like polka dots. Similar colors of green, shades of green. And now we will do the thinner washi and section everything off. If I plan well ahead, I can get the next week's pages done well before the next week, and I think that will give me a break. This week we're cutting, well, we're not really cutting it close. It's Thursday now. I started yesterday, Wednesday, so we're not really cutting it close, but possibly a little later then I would want to start. Although, how early should you start on your next week? Even if it's pretty labor intensive. And I'll update you gals. Obviously, I'm doing it a little fancier with the washi this week. I'll update you and show you how it looks with marker when I do that. And that's assuming this works for me this week. We'll know soon enough. Okay, so we have this little section here to cover like always, and we have one little square left. Let's see how well it does. I think we'll just white out, maybe we'll white out the top line if we can, because it just shows through better. Now let's see. I don't know if we changed this yesterday. We're gonna have to go back and do that. Let me see. This is gonna be Thursday. Yeah, we didn't change it. So Monday, we need it to say Wednesday. Okay. I found this like gel pen. I think it's my husband's. And I was using it a little and it smears. Oh my goodness, that is so annoying. It's like if you do anything around it, it has to like dry for so long before it smears. I don't know a ton about pens. I know everybody has like a favorite pen and they're like, you know, I don't know, A65 or whatever. That's probably not really one. So every pen I guess is different, which is interesting. And that is one, whatever it was, I think it's in here. Is it in here? I might have moved it so I didn't use it. But that one was just smearing and it was making me really frustrated. It looks nice on the writing, that's the thing. And then if you do anything with it after, it just smeared up. Okay. Okay, so let's get some flowers on and then we'll see what else. Do we have all the maintenance done? No, we got to cover this up too. Well, I don't want to just use a ton of whiteout, so we'll just do another label. I bet I'm going to go through these labels really quickly. Between this and fixing some of the pages up to work, I have all the stickers on here. I'm going to go through this label paper fast. Now I'm going to have to figure out getting more. I'm pretty sure I have enough Planner NV planners between the clearance and what I bought to do this for the full year. So if this is what's going to work for me, I have them. And I'm actually excited about that because I think maybe next year I might have to go back to Happy Planner planners and still do a similar thing. But I'm not looking forward to it because they're paper, even though like I don't even care about paper, or at least I didn't think I did, until you see that you can move stickers. Moving stickers is like a luxury. And I like it. I like being able to move stickers. Alright, so we're going with this. Is there one here? No, not really. So we're going with this. Let me check out these strips. No, they kind of go, they're like, oh, maybe. We might go back for those, but we have these two pages and then this page as well. So, yeah. We have plenty that we can do here. We might start with this one because it's already started. We can maybe empty it a little. Alright. I always do them on the corners. I wonder if that's okay. I think it's fine. So this time, let's do priorities like here. And actually, it's okay to leave the lines. They're pretty light. We'll start a flower up here. I like that blue. And we'll do a twin flower over here just to cover that up. Now, if I wanted to, I think I did it one time. Did I put a box up here yet? I don't know. We'll go back through in the end. It's only been since yesterday and I don't know. But I could always put a box up here and write in that corner if I wanted to. When you're using stickers in your practical planner, you just have to really think of where you're going to need to write and where you might have some extra space. So, I forgot to do my line there. Oh, I forgot to do all my lines across. We'll put this here first anyway. So I know this kind of mimics the one up there, but I don't care. I like it still. And that's dark enough to leave the washi. And let's just grab these off and see where they can go. It's actually nice to be using this sticker book and basically be kind of using it up because, yeah, you get use out of, you know, what I've had for so long. Okay, now we will put it maybe up here. That gives it like some really good attention. It's like a feature up here. That's cute. I don't really love these. I mean, they're fine, but I don't love them. It's a shame to cut that off. It's cute. That's okay. Just need you to fit. This one's kind of big. We'll see if it can go over there. Maybe we just drop it down here. For wellness. I don't know, that looks, no, it doesn't look connected enough. We'll turn it until we can make it look nice. Maybe more like this. We'll just cut part of it off actually, like this part. I think that'll look a little better. So I gotta work up here with another little flower. And then I'm just gonna put this one in the corner down here. Oh my goodness. There we go. So I'm going to toss them in here. I just need one more right there. I'll do this kind of greeny one. It's just super plain up there, so we might do some washi and then maybe some washi here too. That could help. Okay, we're gonna finish the washi across here, and then we will accent with washi around the January and the Thursday, and then we're gonna call it a day. It's funny every time. For boxes, I'm gonna start this pastel wrong sticker book. It is a newer one, and it might still be on sale on Amazon, but it was on sale when I grabbed it, so I'm guessing it still might be. And I'm just gonna grab a few headings that kind of coordinate and start getting them on. So if we do a line here and a line on bottom of whiteout, I think we'll be good. And I might, and maybe the end actually, because I want to give it a little space here. And I'm going to lift up this flower, I think, to get this little yellow box on top, because this is going to be a task box. And at least attempt to get it straight. Okay. This is a slightly different shade of bluish greenish. So that's going to come over here. Is that all? No, something here. And should we bring it on top? I think we should, because, oh, it's barely, but we'll still bring it on top. Yeah. All right, so those are all the headings we need. We finished with the washi here and a sticker here. And that's it. Oh, over here. So we need a checklist. You know, we have yellow here, here, and here. So let's get the yellow here. Please tell me there's one more yellow in the whole book. I think it's the same color, but it might be a little deeper, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. I don't think it's gonna be super noticeable. It is kind of noticeable, but that's okay. Oh, here's the right color, but I already cut this one, so I'm gonna keep it there. All right. So we are done with another page for Thursday, but let's write in the headings while we're at it. Okay, so another one done. Oh, I didn't fill these ones in. We'll do this one too. All right. So that is from Wednesday. Now we are all done with Thursday. 2 more days we can do this. So we're going with this thin pink striped and then this fun hatched colorful for this one. And I don't know if I picked the flowers yet. We'll see. But I love those colors together. That's fun. All right, so January, we'll go back to the pastel dated, even though the months aren't very big. And what matches? That none of that matches. Oh, the green will match. We'll do the green. Thankfully, I did get my other whiteout in. So when this one is gone, which seems like it'll be sooner than later, I will have an option. All right, come on. I like the color. I don't like that it's crooked, but I'm not gonna fix it. Why? I don't know. Maybe I'm getting lazy after all this patching up. Label paper. One line of whiteouts. One smudge of whiteout. Taking out next week. So the floral stickers are the clear stickers. So I'm not going to cover it that much. And should we do the green? I'm just going to do the green for Friday. And what were we on? 17th. Friday, 17th. I think we're going to do these. These are fun. Okay, so let's get this one for Wellness Day. We can do this. I mean, this is really cute. And it's going to bring all that in, so that's what I like about it. I even like this taupe. I don't think we see many taupe flowers in real life, though. I don't see many taupe flowers. Ooh, I could put it up here, but then I have to move all this. But I think it's worth it. I think it's going to be cute up here. And we write out notes. I really hope you girls are having better luck at all of this than I am. But if you have to change it, change it. Change it if you have to. And I know not everybody has time also to do this. I shouldn't have time. I'm making the time, which means I'm not doing other things that I should be doing. So there is that. And we'll put 17 under. Why not? Why not? All right, I'm gonna cut out some of this washi, and that means I'm gonna have to wash some out. Wash some out. Wait some out. Okay, so I like this big pink guy. We'll see how this is going to work out, because who really knows? I think we could even get it a little closer to the Friday. And give this a little space over here. Ah, pulling up the label there. So let's get it close to the Friday. A little too close. All right, we need some tweezer action here. Close to the Friday. Still want the pink on here. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Boy, January is sure looking boring right now. And crooked. It's looking boring and crooked. It's just funny. What if we stack it back up and then we can put some flowers in the corner? So we can never do that. I do think that's harder to read, but I know it's January. We'll do like this flower kind of hanging off, and we'll patch in these guys. Do we have room? Ooh, barely. I think it works. Put some little purpley ones over here. I need like leaves or something in there, but actually we could do washi again if we need to. 2 more flowers on this page. So I really like this other one, but it's exactly the same. I don't know that that really matters. That's getting stuck on. I wanted to put this guy over here. I know I'm like the corner. Decorate the edges of the page, and then you still have plenty of room to write. I mean, it makes so much sense. Even if it looks a little redundant. So we finished that page. Amazing. What am I going to do with this? Maybe just hang it off a little down here, or a lot, I mean. Hang it off a lot down here. That's not actually a lot. It's a little. Whatever. Okay, so let's get some of this trimmed off. And then we're going to cut this off, and I think we'll be able to use these to fill in around January. Let's check. I'm going to clip them. So we have 2 pieces that we can work with. I think we could do some cute little accents. And last well for the next one. It's okay. And there's like nothing over here. So let's just get a couple sprigs in here. That's cute. That's not what I was gonna do. But it's cute. Oh, that ripped. Bummer. I hate it when the stickers rip. It's so sad. I'm probably gonna leave it because I don't want to rip it again. And then just a fun little. So I'm just going through with the marker and just putting like some little dots to kind of mimic these little fluffs. I don't know if I like it, but I think it's tying stuff together a little. And it's just this marker that I grabbed from my son. So now, yeah, I think we're pretty much done now and we're ready for boxes. And we are done with Friday. Yay. Our last day, Saturday, last day of the week. Super excited. So I have this like peachy striped, well, peach and whatever that color is. And this is kind of peachy to go with these cherry blossoms. Alrighty. So this is our last one for the week, which is a lot of fun. And I think we might still have time. To do either the horizontal Bible today, which of course will be put on in another day, but and possibly the new minimal. I think we'll do the minimalist for sure soon, because we need that ready by Sunday. Actually, we need them both ready by Sunday. So we'll see if we can get those done. And those are going to be more of full spreads where we are doing boxes and quotes. So those will still be fun. I think 5 full spreads with boxes and quotes and all that stuff was too much. But this does feel like a creative outlet. So if you have some stickers and washi or just stickers and you're like kind of hesitating to do some of this, obviously if you have time, I mean, just start. It does not ever have to be perfect. I'm sure there's hardly anybody on here who thinks their spread is always perfect. But sometimes when we come back to them, we think they're cuter than when we were doing them. But there are some really talented planners though. Like they have really practiced and gotten super good. And it does take practice. But as long as you put some cute stickers on there and you like it well enough, it does not matter the full picture. There's just no reason to get hung up on it because, you know, it's still better than just plain paper. But there's just no reason to get hung up on it. There's nothing you can do about it but practice. But it is fun and it's a creative outlet. It's calming. And you can put some of your favorite planners on and just plan in the background to them. You can even copy a lot of the gals on here. Why not? If they're doing a cute spread and you like it, copy it. There's no reason not to. Okay. Oh, I only did one side. Why did I do whiteout this time? I don't know. I think I'm over the label paper right now. We'll see, we might use it. Maybe we'll just do whiteout the whole day. So we'll run out of whiteout soon if we do this every week. Another option that I was thinking of is I could do some cardstock to cover some of these things, like cute decor. I don't have any, but if you have some, it could be cute. I'm going to label paper these 2 top things though. Alright, and then we do have February to get ready, so we're definitely going to need top and bottom, a couple strips each. We'll do the entire Y, entire R. Or are you really just going to do the entire thing? Why not? Oh my goodness. Sometimes you make things more complicated than you need to. And by you, I mean me. Make things more complicated than I need to. So this is a new one. I've never used it before. So it's fun. Look at that. That's kind of fun. It's like that middle part is lighter than middle color is lighter than I thought it was going to be. You can't really tell. It looks more pink. It actually looks more white on there. So now it doesn't match as much as the the skinny washi as I thought it was going to. But that's okay. I personally think it's more fun to write in when they are decorated, you know? I do think that, for me. But also, it's super important that I had this sectioned off because when I did the daily planner before, nothing was sectioned off and it was a huge mess. I could never find what I was trying to look for on my list. And that's like on a piece of paper. It's crazy. How could you not find stuff on a paper? I don't know. We'll see about that. That might have to be moved. But let's get like a little bundle for this corner. And so I'm guessing we're going to do January over here because we can. I haven't done this in a while. So I'm putting like a really big cut off part on top. We'll see where else to put it. So it's too big to just... It's so funny when your stickers get stuck to each other like that. All right. It's like they want to stay with their other piece. Let's put a splash of green in here. Alright, where can you go? Maybe we'll finally put some florals in here, like this. Hardly ever have florals in here. Okay. So that was fun and kind of worked well. So let's cut off some more and patch them in. Now we might be doing too much. I'll see about that in a second. I think it'd be fun to do like a corner one over here, but you know how I like the corners. Especially in this type of planner, this non-existent planner that I just made up. It makes sense to have the corners because I need space to write. Okay, I'll get this big guy. Maybe on top still. Not quite as bold as that, but somewhat. Keep your stickers apart. Stretch your fingers out. Okay. Let's see if this piece is going to work here. I'm sure it will somewhat. Does it completely? Last line. It was close. And then we do need to mark this off and say Saturday. What was I doing here? This. Not bad. Oh, don't go down yet. Okay. I think this can come up from here since we're going to make an area here. Actually, that might have been a little premature. Let's scoot it over. Do this guy first. We're really close to having nothing left, so that's okay. I definitely think the stem has to go. And the last one, it's a last flower like this, so we are done after this one. And these never have anything in them either, but it is work, so. So we're just in the center of the page. It might be a little weird. We're gonna do it anyway. All right, so let's get our cutter and cut around all this washi that we need to do. Oh, and we're gonna have to white it out again. What happened here? We didn't get a cut. Oh, come on. Well, that went into the washi a little too much. Scratch it off. Scratch it off. Okay. Move the washi. We also have this bundle of washi in here, so I'm just gonna cut it. I guess it goes all the way over here and here. We're really gonna have to pull the sticker up to get this washi off. Where did we go? Yep, there's the cut. Cut. Did we get a cut here? Didn't go through the second level. Second layer is what I meant. And go all the way down. Tweezers. There we go. Okay, and we're gonna cut this odd stem off. I just don't like it in the middle there. We'll give it a little brown, but there we go. Okay, let's cut some of these sides off and then we will add our boxes. This is a pretty easy one. Just find a page. I don't know that this one is actually going to go anywhere. Maybe down here. Just add color. You know what? It could be. Hold on, I want it up here. I think that's a little low on color. Oops. So have you ever cut off a flower if you have enough left, or like really any sticker? I'm sure you've seen people do that. You can weave it back in. And let's cut off this weird stem. This is wrong pastel again, but they do have a peach. Is that too much peach? We'll do this pinky color because I see two of them right here. And then, so now there's not really room for this to go there. But we could put it maybe below here. Nope, no we can't. Let's get the date on and see if we can maybe have it with that. So, date. Definitely think we have to go pastel with this. Like the peachy. What is the date? Is it 1718? Do you have peach 18? Yeah, like this peachy. And then, oh, we still need January. Okay, so that is all done and it's ready to go back in. So we're still here on Thursday. This is from last week when we were doing the double page weekly spread. Now we're doing the double page daily spread. Let's put it back in the planner. And then we'll flip through everything that we did. So we're going to flip into schedule. You can see this is the first half of the week that's already passed. And this is now. This one needs filled out. Make an A instead of an H. Terrible. Okay. I did it again. Am I tired? I might be tired. Okay. Okay, let's go through and just make sure I did not skip a day or something crazy like that. All right, this pink is really throwing it off, but whatever. We're gonna leave it. We'll leave it. We'll change it. It's here. I'm just gonna go to this like beigey box. I thought because of that one flower we bring it in, but I don't like it. So we will use this for another week. or not, because it just ripped. Bummer. Okay. Okay, so Sunday, I really love the colors. I ran out of washi, but I probably should have done one up there before I ran out. I ran out on this. And so that's why I didn't do the bottom box here, which is fine. Everything else looks really cute. And then this is the actual correct week, except it has a Monday start. So I left that. So we're gonna grab the Sunday from the 12th there. Then we have Monday, the 13th. And this is really cute too. The yellow is throwing it off, but we do have yellow at least throughout. And I think it looks pretty nice. Let me straighten this guy. Like it matters. It does, it matters to me right now in this moment. Okay, and I do like the extra bottom there. We'll see, I can take this off if I don't like how it's working because I don't have it here. Okay, so Sunday, Monday, here is Tuesday the 14th. Cute colors. I like how this one turned out too. They're all actually pretty cute. Here's Wednesday the 15th. Simple with two colors, just the pink and the gold. I like that for a change. Thursday the 16th. This turned out pretty too, with some yellow and the greens. Friday the 17th. This one is a little off with this pink and this, but I do love these florals. Like, this is really pretty, all of these. So yeah, the pink is throwing it off. If it was orange, maybe it would be better, but it's still cute. We have pink, but that is the only pink. So it's okay though. And Saturday. Was that Friday? Yeah. Well, this took a long time, so I'm not gonna pretend it didn't. And I don't know, and I don't know if I'm gonna do this every week like this, but I think I'll get faster and better anyway. That's just one thing about doing it often, is you're going to get better and faster. But yeah, I do think it turned out really cute, and I hope it works well. I hope it does. We will know on Sunday, so a couple days, and we will know. We're here on Thursday, Sunday the 12th. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so yeah, they're all different. I mean, they're all floral. They're all very similar actually, but I like that it's kind of a theme, like a floral theme, and then like I can do like a wrong theme. I could do who knows what else, whatever other theme I need to do. And that's going to be my schedule planner. And then we'll just go over the categories again. So I could put hourly here, but that's obviously hourly. On the normal weeks that don't have the note page, we're doing errands here, wellness, hourly. And I'll either do like that hour and half hour here, or I might just write across. Work, 3 YouTube channels here. Extra notes I guess down here. Household is cleaning up here. Household, like breaking out boxes here. And this is just a general task list. And this is so pretty. Okay. And that's the same for every page except the page that is this one. And it was just a blank page, which is also at the end of this month. It's supposed to be a note page. So for this time, I think I can leave this a note page and I'll just leave it blank. I'll show you what I mean in a second. But so that's why it has the hourly first, and I still made the errands and wellness boxes. Still work, household, all that's the same. Because this section was actually part of a weekly planner. And Thursday, cute colors, cute florals. And Friday. Friday we're getting a little busy on because we only have this pink. And again, if we had the orange or peach or something, it would have been better, but it's okay. And Saturday. Stripe, I already said it kind of throws it off, but it's still fun. And they're all going to be fun to write in, and they're all cute to write in. It didn't make sense to me to keep flipping. So now, I have hourly. If I put clean and an arrow, let's just say, my cleaning is going to be right here. If I say exercise, my exercise is going to be right over here. If I say work, what I need to do for work is right here. So I still like having it hourly because it keeps me like this hour, this time block I'm supposed to be working. This time block I'm supposed to be cleaning. This time block I'm supposed to whatever. I have some time. I have some free time so I can run some errands or do my running list or something. So I still want to have the hourly time block. I have priorities for every day. I can track, you know, 4 things every day. Did I drink water? Did I exercise? You know, I can track all that. But it's all right here. So I don't have to now, from before, I would have to say, you know, like this should say work here, but then I said film. And so I should just say work, but then I had to flip to the work section. And again, that's not such a big deal. So I'm not saying it was, but it was driving me crazy. So it was just driving me crazy. So now I actually have one planner. One planner. Okay, so with the caveat that I have a Bible planner and I'm doing a minimalist journal declutter planner. I should probably call it declutter because it's going to be a really long time before I can go minimalist. But that is kind of the goal right now, and we'll see if it changes. But I definitely, the declutter is huge. I know it's going to change my life. I know it's going to help me focus and get stuff done without moving crap from one spot to another. Even right now when I'm doing this video, of course I am in my creative, you know, mentality, but you know, if you can call it that. Move this pile over here, move this pile over here so I can find, you know, so that's how my house can be sometimes. So I want to declutter in the least possible minimalism in the full. So that's going to be like a journey here. I'll show you that in a second. But anyway, right now, hourly. If I said errands before, I would have to go to my household planner to find my errands. I kind of want to put a checklist here. I don't have to do that anymore. I don't have to do that anymore. It's all right here. And it just makes sense to me. I don't want to flip all over. I'll flip all over the flip in place. I want to have it there right in front of me. Well, it's kind of pointless, but maybe I'll center it a little better. I still like the color over there. I just don't have the second strip to work with. So let's center it a little better. White out what we need to again. I think we're good. Okay, and if I have time, I can go for my task list. Again, the other thing that this had that none of the other planners had, I had 5 planners in here. Well, we'll say 4 because the Bible's still in there alone. 4 practical, useful planners in here, and I had nowhere to put like an event, like somebody stopped by to visit, or I ran into somebody, you know, at the store and we went to dinner or something. I had nowhere to put that. So, I mean, like maybe down here, but I planned my day ahead. So this was already filled out. So now I have this section here or some here that I can write some things. I can write some thoughts, anything. So I'm super excited. Although it was a lot of work. If anybody wants to make this planner in the future on this high quality Planner Envy paper, I would be excited. All right, but that is it. And I actually really love it. I think it turned out great. And please work, please work. Seems like it's gonna work. I think it will. We'll see. We'll be in touch. You know, stick with the channel and you'll see. If you stay watching the channel, you'll see how it's going to be working for me. But that is it for this extremely long video. Oh, wait. Yeah. So before we go, let's just look at this. So this is a tab. I haven't labeled it yet. I'm going to have an activity and goals section over here, which I took from one of my other planners. I set this up probably for my household planner, or maybe from my, it doesn't matter. This is now going to be like a minimalist declutter activity, like worksheets, things I want to do. I do have the dashboard for this still. And I have the monthly for this still because I want it to be like a pre-planned declutter area. And I took this from whatever planner it was from. This self-care and health does not matter right now. It's going to somehow relate to minimalism. I have to set it up still. And then we have the second half of next week. The first half of next week is still paper clipped back here. So when this is done, for instance, we'll probably take it from the work planner. These pages are paper clipped together, but when this week is over, I will grab this page here. I'll just unpaper clip it. What am I doing? I'll grab this page here, and that will be the first page of my new minimalist declutter planner, journal, whatever. So that'll pop back in here. So we'll have these, and then this will be the weekly page over here. And then we have that for the rest of the month. And then for February, we'll just pop in February from the signature layout, one of the signature layouts. So this is going to stay as a planner together, not broken apart like I did the other one. And it's just going to be like cataloging. And I have a list of things I want to write every day, kind of keep track of like what room I did, what I did, and I want to do something every day. Because when you're on a decluttering journey, they say to do at least, 5 things every day, which is easy enough. Go into your, utensil drawer, go into your sock drawer, whatever it is, underwear drawer. We all have those. We all have underwear that we should throw out. Maybe we don't all, but whichever drawer has stuff that can be thrown out, and you just go declutter 5 things. So that's at least the challenge, and I'll probably put the challenge over here, and it's gonna be the challenge for every week. Declutter 5 things a day, and some days I might get a lot more done, and if that's also gonna go on here. So that is the plan for this planner. Plan for the planner. Tamber is getting a plan once again, so get a clue. And then I still have my Bible planner that I will be using as well. And so the Bible planner was set up in another video if you want to see that. And I will still be using that as well. Okay, this is getting pretty thick, which I like, by the way. So I don't know, I might be able to keep a couple weeks in here, and then I might have to take out every 2 weeks when I'm doing it like this. And that's fine by me. And I'll put it in a separate notebook for now, I guess. And see what I want to do the pages. I was going to throw them away, but I think keep them until I know if it's working or not, and then maybe keep them anyway to just kind of review at the end of the year. Alright, well that is it for this very long video, which I've already tried to end like a couple times now, and I just forget about other things I need to talk about. But this is the new planner, 2-page daily planner. Tamber once again has a plan. I hope my plan works out. And check back for more videos because we have more stuff coming up. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamber with a Plan. I will see you next time. Bye guys.